Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and in this video, I want to share with you an exciting new tool that I've been using to pick stocks for me, and it's going to be an AI chatbot. Now, you might be wondering, can an AI chatbot really help me make smart investing decisions? And the short answer is absolutely. Here's how it works. I simply ask the chatbot for its stock recommendations, and it uses artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms to analyze a vast amount of data and provide me with the best options. But the chatbot doesn't just stop there. It also monitors my portfolio and provides ongoing updates and recommendations as market conditions change. I've also been using this chatbot for a few weeks now, and I have to say that the results have been very impressive. I'm making more informed decisions and seeing a strong return on my initial investment. So if you're interested in giving this AI chatbot a try for yourself, be sure to stick around for more videos by smashing that like button, where I will share my results and provide a step-by-step tutorial on how to use this chatbot. Now, the crazy thing about this is if you are not already familiar with ChatGPT, this is the chatbot that I've been using by OpenAI. Now, before we begin, there are some parameters. This chatbot is not even hooked up to the internet right now, and it can occasionally generate incorrect information. At times, it can be biased information, but overall, it tends to be generally correct. Also, I want to say that because it's not currently connected to the internet, its knowledge of news events and various other factors have been limited to events that have taken place before 2021. So there is no news events after 2021 that this particular chatbot can use. Now, the crazy thing about this particular AI chatbot is the intro that you actually heard from me was completely generated by this chatbot. But that is exactly what we are going to do in this video. This chatbot will give us stocks to invest into, and I will invest into those companies and see how it does a year from today. I've been having loads of fun with ChatGPT by OpenAI, and before we dive into this company and how strong this chatbot actually is, I want to give you some background. But just to use this as an example, I also use this sometimes just to generate a quick summary of some books that I wanted to read. For instance, we can type in summarize the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then enter. And then it will literally right now generate a phenomenal summary of this very well-known financial literacy book. So we can see Rich Dad Poor Dad is a personal finance book written by Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter. It advocates for financial literacy and teaches readers to build and grow passive income through investing, real estate ownership, and entrepreneurship. The book is told through the lens of Kiyosaki's childhood, where he had two father figures. His biological father, who was highly educated but struggled financially, and his friend's father, who was less formally educated but became wealthy through smart financial decisions. And of course, it goes on and on. Now, this is just a summary, but then I could say, what were the main investing points in this book? And it's already going to remember that I already searched for Rich Dad Poor Dad. So when I say this book, it's automatically going to go back to what I previously put, which was Rich Dad Poor Dad. Some of the main investing points covered in Rich Dad Poor Dad include the importance of financial literacy. The book emphasizes the importance of understanding how money works and how to make it work for you, rather than relying on traditional job or education to secure financial stability. The difference between assets and liabilities. The book defines assets as things that generate income or appreciate in value, while liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. It encourages readers to focus on acquiring assets rather than just accumulating more liabilities. And of course, the list goes on and on. So literally, this is a very powerful tool that people should definitely use to their advantage. So ChatGPT is a chatbot created by OpenAI, and OpenAI may sound familiar to you because this company was literally founded by Elon Musk. Elon Musk has a large history with OpenAI and ChatGPT. Many people, when they think of Elon Musk, they think of Tesla, SpaceX, and now Twitter. However, Elon Musk clearly has ties to OpenAI, including him being an original backer and founder. This AI chatbot can write code, debug code, write in a particular famous author's voice, and help produce content for content creators. However, some students are actually using this particular technology to cheat and to write to their papers. So for instance, if you said, write me an essay about the cause of the American Civil War, it will literally write it for you. And sometimes you can even say, write me 1 to 2 pages, or elaborate on that, or tell me more, and it will keep writing, depending on how long it has to be. Now remember, you would also have to go back and fact check some of this information, but the majority of the time, in my personal experience, it has a 90% accuracy from just the things that I've used. So there's been a large decision by the US school districts, particularly in schools over in New York City, that restrict the use of ChatGPT. Also, this might not get you very far in college because college professors have various programs that they run over your particular essay. So they know if you plagiarized or if your particular essay was written by artificial intelligence, because there are artificial intelligence trackers. So you're not going to get away with this in college. But what I really like about this company is that, one, the AI is absolutely phenomenal, and I really like how it has some connections with Elon Musk, who was one of the 3 original founders, but right now he is not on the board for this particular company. However, he is a supporter of this company. Elon Musk even tweeted that ChatGPT is scary good, and he warned we are not far from dangerously strong AI. This just goes to show you the power of artificial intelligence, which is why in this video, we are going to have this chatbot pick out our stocks. We can say, what stocks should I invest in? And of course, it's not really going to give me stocks right now because it's going to say I'm just an artificial intelligence chatbot and it's not appropriate for me to recommend specific stocks for you to invest in. There are many factors to consider when choosing stocks, including the company's financial health, industry trends, and your own investment goals and risk tolerance. These are most likely just pre-generated prompts for people when they ask a question, just like I did very generally, but this advice is honestly very good. It says to please consult a financial advisor or professional before making investment decisions, and how it's also important to diversify your portfolio and not invest what you can't afford to lose. So we need to try to change our approach here. So I can say, which stocks have a great historic track record? And by doing this, I'm going to use a strategy called momentum. So essentially, the momentum strategy takes companies that have done historically very well and then allowed people and investors to invest into it now, which hopefully projects into the future various companies that will continuously do well. And look, we've got some generations. He says there are many stocks with strong historic returns, but it's important to note that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results, which is 100% correct. However, it is one of the best factors to determine where these companies are headed in the future. And if you've noticed, the chatbot generated all dividend yielding companies, very safe blue chip large cap dividend yielding companies such as Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J, Procter & Gamble, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and IBM. However, we don't want these types of companies. We want some of the best companies to invest in. So what are the top 10 most popular stocks to invest in? And what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to identify 10 stocks that the majority of investors enjoy or like investing into. And this is going to generate companies that are very large cap, very popular. And because they have a large volume for these companies, essentially these companies could perform very well. However, it seems that it's not willing to give me any particular companies as of right now. But despite this, it still gives me very good investing advice to do your own research and consult a financial advisor. It's also important to carefully consider your own investing goals and your risk tolerance, as well as the financial health and performance of the companies you are considering investing in. So again, this is very good, but let's say, what are 10 popular stocks? There we go. Some popular stocks as of 2021 are, because remember, it's restricted to 2021, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Facebook, Berkshire Hathaway, Visa, Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, and Nestle. Now, what's interesting is the last time I did this, we got the majority of the same companies. Particularly, I've gotten Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Berkshire Hathaway, Visa, Procter & Gamble, and Johnson & Johnson. However, the new additions would be Alphabet as well as Nestle. Last time I did this, I got Tesla instead of Apple, and instead of Nestle, I got IBM. So sometimes it changes, but overall it's been pretty good. And honestly, these are extremely good large cap, safe growth companies besides Procter & Gamble and Johnson & Johnson, which would be fantastic large cap dividend companies. Now, I honestly own all of the companies on this list, but now let's take a look on how these stocks have actually performed. So we're going to go over to one of my favorite investing tools, which is going to be a portfolio visualizer. So essentially, we're going to see the historic returns and then project the historic returns on what we could be making in the future. We're not going to include any year-to-date metrics. We're going to do 10,000. So it's going to 10, 1, 2, 3. Cash flows are off, rebalance annually, no rebalancing required. Leverage type, we don't want any leverage on this particular portfolio. We want to always reinvest all of our dividends through drip investing. And we're doing a lump sum. So it's as if we invested $10,000 to project what these companies would actually be in the future. So first we had Amazon, and then we had Apple, and then after, oh, that's the wrong Apple, APL. That should be, there we go. And then Microsoft, MSFT, that should come up. Alphabet will do GOOG, and that should be the Alphabet ticker symbol. And then for Facebook, we're actually going to do Meta, because remember, Facebook changed their name to Meta, but this ChatGPT did not understand that because they only have information in their database going back before 2021. They also had Berkshire Hathaway, so we're going to go BRK.B shares. We don't want to do A shares. And then after that, it was Visa, which is just ticker symbol V, Procter & Gamble, PG, and then we have J&J for Johnson & Johnson, and then we had Nestle. But you know, instead of Nestle, I'm actually just going to do Tesla here, or TSLA. And then from here, it's going to want to know what allocation would we have to all of these companies. So clearly, it's just going to be 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, and 10% to add up to 100. You can also do it with various portfolios. You can add more assets if you want. If you wanted to compare multiple portfolios, we could do one that would be, I don't know, 50% Amazon, and we could do like 50% Procter & Gamble, and then another one we could just do Procter & Gamble. We could do Johnson & Johnson, 25% Tesla, and I'm just going to do another 25% on Apple. So we're going to generate a total of 3 portfolios. So what would this actually generate if we listened to this chatbot, historically speaking? So as you see here, we have our pie of investing into the investments we want, at least for portfolio 1, a 10% allocation to each. We have 50 to 50% allocations, and then 25 and 25% allocations. But here are the results, which are very interesting. So portfolio 1, we have a final balance of $105,000 from just a $10,000 investment with a 26.54% CAGR. That is crazy numbers. That means we're outperforming Warren Buffett. However, portfolio 2 did not do as well, with a 50% allocation to one company and a 50% allocation to another company. That was Amazon and Procter & Gamble. But portfolio 3 actually did the best, with Apple, Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, and Tesla, to where we would have turned $10,000 into $172,000. But overall, this is a very powerful tool, and it goes into more statistics as well. But the funny thing is that I've already invested into all of these companies in my portfolio, which is currently returned around or close to a 20% CAGR. But feel free to mess around with this chatbot. I've had a really fun time playing with it. However, I don't think it's powerful enough to replace Google. So again, I will link this down in the description, as well as the portfolio visualizer, along with the other sources in this article. So with that being said, go ahead and smash that like button right now, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next YT video.